right, everybody, are we ready for part 2? Okay, I had thought about just, pushing these out and gluing them down, and then I said, no, I want to kind of decorate the edges first. And I started this video before, and I forgot to turn the glue gun on. Yay! Anyway, let's get started. I'm just going to glue these hearts along the top. See how quickly I can work. I don't want another really super long video, so I kind of went through and chose a few things to get me started here. I'm not too worried about getting a ton of glue on right away because we're going to be layering and glue will slip, down between the layers and all that fun stuff. Alright, so there's that. And then I had another little piece I wanted to use on top of that. I really love to mix materials. It's so much fun and you get such a surprising result at the end. And you just have to trust in the process and, just go with whatever you feel is in your mind that you want to do. It's one reason I love mixed media pieces, especially because it's like a surprise at the end because you really don't know where you're going as you're traveling. What is that saying? It's not the destination, it's the journey along the way. We should all focus on the journey, not where we're headed to. And I have stuff on this table is from Saw Crafters. I've got stuff from Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, all the craft stores probably. Got things delightful friends on here on YouTube have sent me. And it's just a whole bunch of stuff that I pulled out to use on this project. I am very fond of lace. You will find in some of my previous videos if you want to watch any of those. That's entirely up to you. And Cinnamon, your video today on Facebook just cracked me up. Yes, I think we're all ready for tomorrow. I have part 1 loaded, so at midnight I'm going to click it as soon as I'm up in the morning because I get up super early. I have to be to work at 5. So let's see. Well, a little bit of lace. I had some of this, and I had a little piece already cut, but I think I want it to go all the way across the very center of this. So I'll just cut another piece. I might use that other shorter piece on another project. I don't like to put out a lot of glue because I'm so slow that half the time the glue turns cool and hard again before I can get something down. See if I can make it all the way across just to save time. Alright, and then I had these that someone sent me. I was going to put that one in the corner. These pretty little ones down a little farther, and I'm only gluing them in the middle just in case I want to tuck a little something underneath them a little later. I'm going to put this big guy down at the bottom here because I figure I can always go back and sneak a little glue underneath if I need to. I'm just tacking them on in the centers for right now. Okay, I've got One of my YouTube friends made these for me, and I just absolutely love them. This kind of a coral color. It's just so pretty. All right. I'm going to go ahead and glue these back now, I do believe. So we can just start adding things as tuck-ins. So if I put some glue right there, put this back. It's pretty hot. I hope it holds. I'll put this back here. I've been telling my boss I was going to make an exploding canvas, and she's like, Becky, what on earth is that? So I'll have to take this into work with me. She doesn't have a clue. I'm just giving it a second. Might have to put some more glue under that flower just to hold it all down. Of course, that'll probably be where I really want to lift it later, but that's okay. We'll have a workaround for all of that. Uh-oh. Time for another glue stick. Oh, that's hot. I needed to have brought my Dollar General spatula out here. Oh, why aren't you working? That would really stink if my glue gun died in the middle of this. Anyway, there we go. Everybody doing all right as far as getting all their fun in on here? And anybody that is just joining in just to, you know, see what we're up to, welcome. So glad you stopped by. Hope you'll hang around and watch us, because I believe we're going to do this again next month. It's really an exciting event. I'm really thrilled that we have stepped up, and took this on to do. The ones that are on top of the lace are lifting. I'm going to have to go back and see. Stop lifting. I'm going to have to add some more glue underneath the lace pieces. And I am going to have to hold them just a little bit longer. Alright, let's go back, shoot some glue under that. I'll put a healthy glob on that one. It's just really hot on your finger. I bought all kinds of stuff on my way out the door today too. These are something new that came in the new bins up front, and I just think they're so cool looking. And then I got these. I got some pretty colored starfish. That'll be so cool. And oh, these were in that $1.50 stuff too. I think that blue is awesome. I think I might have something close to that in my stash, but those just caught my eye and had to come home with me today. So I did sneak and buy a few things. I've been putting myself on a spending freeze, but sometimes it's just so hard to resist. All right. So now we got it to this point. Let's add some more stuff. I've got this pretty one that looks like a flower that we could add on top down here. And I actually have a lot more of that. But I wanted to add one at the top as well. Just cut that off from there. Set it down with some glue. All right. Let's see if I can see what it looks like standing up now. I'll deal with these with the heat gun later, off camera. I'm not going to worry about it right now. All right, so now I've got the inside to deal with. I'm thinking about cutting this in half so that it'll look kind of like the fence, you know, that holds the sand at the beach from just going out to sea. Let's put a little piece of that in there like that, and that'll take care of some of that corner. And we'll put this piece on the other side. Yeah, I kind of like that. Or it looks like a mound of coral. Right. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere it on one side and then the other. Push that down so we can get in there. Sorry if my head's in the shot. I'm trying to get in here. Alright, and we'll do the same on this side. I might have to see if I can. I don't know how to do it. There we go. And what I'm thinking is, that's hot. That's what I'm thinking. That is hot. All right. Oh, there goes my phone, making noise. I got that little short piece. Just don't think I'm going to be able to maneuver my swollen hands back in there. Alright, so we're not going to worry about that. Think, Becky, what do you want to do next? What do we want to do next? Might use some of these guys. Glue them down in there? What do you think? Might ought to do that with some E6000. Put E6000 on it and the hot glue. What do you think? Think that'll hold it if I do that? Alright. Be right back. I gotta grab an E6000. Put a little E6000 on for a permanent hold so it doesn't fall off. And then the hot glue just to temporarily hold it while the E6000 cures. And I'm hoping my processing idea will work and that'll hold it in place. I just love these shells. I don't know what it is about them. That was awesome, Beck. Set it right in where the E6000 had dumped out. That was awesome. I don't know if that's going to work or not. We'll see. It's just not wanting to stick in there. Oh, there it goes. It's sticking. It's sticking. It's all good. Are these sticking? They're trying. Yeah. All right. So we got those in there. All right. I love this piece here, but you know what? I need wire cutters. Lucky my husband does stuff in here too. Oh, and some of this stuff I'm using I got in like one of those grab bags you see at the thrift store. If that shell comes loose, I'll glue it again. So we can tuck that in there like that. Oh, I don't have the little stand up is why it's not sticking. Will it stick? Will it stick? Will it stick? Yep, it's sticking. Is the shell moving? It's trying. Those shells are sticking good. Okay. All right. I'm a little concerned about having the starfish on the outer edge of it, simply because they are kind of fragile. And I don't mind that that one's a little broken because I could hide that behind there. I like that. I'm going to glue him in there. Sorry, little guy. Alright, now my whole thinking behind this is like a mermaid's dwelling, and then I can later, if I get a picture this summer that I like, I can put the picture in there, maybe of me and my husband at the beach, if I can get him to drive the 3 hours to the beach at one point. That would be fun. Or maybe get my son to go with me down to the beach. So I'm going to keep going. Quit talking, more processing. More doing. I don't really like the violet flowers, so we'll throw those back in the box and ignore that we ever had them. I've got flowers that from all sorts of YouTube friends, and thank you so much. These are kind of cool. They look like something a mermaid or would have. In her treasure box. left my E6000 open, so it's gooping all over the place. It's doing its thing. I might save these to the end and tuck them in. I really like this rose here. I'm going to move my trash can a little closer. And I broke down and brought the wire cutters over. Alright. Maybe I will stick a starfish out here. Just try to get him to where he's protected a little bit. I have another one that's a little bit bigger. He might glue down better that way. I know he's supposed to, I don't know. He's going to glue down better this way. Don't want to push too hard or I'll break him. Oh, time for another glue stick. Hope I have enough glue sticks to finish this. Oh, there we go. Goes. Of course, it looks like the neighbors are getting their yard group. Maybe he's going to go to somebody else's house first. Okay. I've got some that are more in a pink family. Whoops, dropping scissors. Is that equal to running with scissors if you drop them? Okay. Let's put one of these pink ones down here. I really need a third one. It's going to drive me crazy. I've got another of the peachy color. Really wish I had one more of that color. I'm thinking these are I Am Roses roses that folks have sent me. I can't be 100% sure on it, but I think they are. I don't know. I'm going to hold off on the pink ones. I've got these smaller pink ones if I need to use them. I'll pull out a bundle of those. Those will be nice tuck-ins. Okay, before I add a lot of little stuff though, I want to go ahead and, you know, lace can't be done without pearls, right? Okay, this is the fun part. When I do fun stuff here. If that comes up, I'll glue it back down. I'm just going to glue him to get him started back in there. Come on. There we go. Now. Okay. Actually, let's take. All right. This strand is all I have of this kind of pearl, so I hope I go far enough with it. I do kind of like the look of it going down in there and disappearing. So what I'm going to do, just nip that off, put just a little glue on here, and you'll get to hear me say ow, ow, ow again. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm going to make all okay without burning myself. No, because the glue has gone cool. Don't you just hate that? Okay, let's see. Let's maneuver the project so that we can get to it and not break the starfish off. There we go. Alright, don't worry about that. I should have probably painted those sides, but we'll be really careful when we go to do it. It'll be alright. So see, I've got pearls going around. Gotta have pearls. It's so romantic. Alright, hang on, hang on. You know what? I'm going to deal with this E6000 before it all dries inside my tube. There we go. It's dealt with. I'll quit looking at it now. Alright. Make sure I'm still recording with my wild camera. Okay, I'm going to start this one off inside here. That's the good thing about hot glue is it gives you cleanup ability on something metal. So if you use something metal to push it down, it's almost as good as the spatula I bought from Dollar General. Okay. Before I glue that, I want to get this through here. Come on, Becky, let gravity help you. Gravity is your friend. Well, not always, but sometimes it can be. Like so. Alright, that's what I mean by camera issues. Alright. I was just saying these pearls came from my sister-in-law. to the inside. I'm sorry about the silence when it comes to getting them glued down, because I'm trying to concentrate so I don't burn myself too horribly badly. Okay. Summertime fun. Means at least one trip to the beach, doesn't it? Alright, let's see here. We'll cut this out here. And I'm just going to kind of let it fall where it wants to and hope it hits the glue I want to shoot in here. But you're not going to see that anyway. Just got to hold it in place. There we go. Let's take some of that slack out of there by putting a little glue and rolling this over to the glue if I can get in there. There we go. Right, there we go. See how we're coming along? Awesome sauce. Okay. I've got this wonderful bridal piece that was in part of that stuff from the... Don't like it. Never mind. I really keep leaning back toward those pink flowers, wishing I had more of them. Ooh, these are pretty. These are very pretty. I only have one of those. I'm going to use it anyway, because I like it. I've got a bunch of these little guys like this that could be cut apart and just kind of stuck around. I've got bling. I've got some pink, like that white or off-white one. I just take them off those little stickums when I'm going to use them on a project. Don't like how that one's kind of messed up. Let's position it to where I can hide some of that messed up part later. Okay, it doesn't like it there, or does it? Alright, we're going to leave it like that. Got lots of stuff here. Let's use lots of stuff. Here. I got all these gems I got from a friend. Thank you, friend. You know who you are. And you know, mermaids like bling. So we're going to stick some of this here and there on here and hope that it'll stay with the hot glue. If not, I'll be going back with E6000 later. There's no real thought process. It's just I'm letting my mind stick these wherever they think they want to. I don't have any rhyme or reason as to where these are getting stuck down. And it'll show. Or it won't. It'll blend all in and be great. It's going to cool off before you decide. Decide. Where do I want to stick this? Probably not right there, but that's okay. You can always hide it. Oh, and let's not forget we have other bling we can throw on here too. I don't know if I want to use the green ones. Here's some that are round. If I can get them open. These are just so pretty. You want things to kind of just be peeking out, I feel, in places you wouldn't expect them to be peeking out from. Let's see here. Time for another glue stick. I'm really concerned that the glue stick is not going to hold this because it is quite heavy. Does that mean I just use more glue? Why won't this thing feed properly? Now that glue's going to dry while I'm trying to deal with this. Ow, 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 ow! Okay. That's going to hurt. That's going to leave a blister. Awesome sauce. Art is painful. Alright, let's try again. Little things like this, it's almost worth it to try to put it down, the glue down, and push this into the glue, isn't it? Alright, I don't want to forget the inside. I've got to put some of this pretty blingy bling stuff on the inside as well. Let's try just putting it down in a puddle of glue. See if I keep from hurting myself quite as badly. Because it is hot glue and it is hot. I'm sorry if you can't see what I'm doing. I promise I'll show you the inside. Alright. Yep, I should have painted that first. We might have to just do that off screen, and I'll just paint it real careful, one side at a time, and let it dry in between, and I won't make y'all watch me paint that. I really want to use these pink roses. really bad. They just aren't singing to me once I put them up there. Got these little pink roses. I really like these that are half cream and half pink. I'm going to just snip a bunch of them off. I should have had them snipped off before I got this camera going. I can tell that already. Alright. Oh, it has been almost an hour and I'm supposed to have dinner ready right now. Oh well. Art becomes more important than food. When in doubt, add more. Oops. Scott will be in from work here soon. That's my husband. Let's cut some more of these because I really like them. Little guy there. Another one there. Oops. I know there's not flowers in the bottom of the sea, but we can pretend. Can't we? Please? All right. Adding a little bit more bling to the middle. Alright, I'm going to end this here and just think on it for some, and I hope you all have enjoyed watching it. I'm sorry it's a little long-winded, and I'll just give you a quick look of what we've got so far. And thank you so much for watching. Bye now.